Jack Snyder joins us now. Welcome. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So you're here to help talk about these auditions. Who do you guys want on the show?
Who do we want? We want, well, the people are welcome to come down, all age groups. Unfortunately, you have to be older than 18.
Okay.
But yes, we are looking for, you said 10? That's news to me. So I guess we're looking for 10 lucky people.
All right. And anything that will, like, help them get on?
Oh, they're sparkling personalities, I'm sure. I don't know. I haven't seen the script, so I don't know what sides they're going to be auditioning with. But again, just a bubbly personality doesn't hurt at all.
So what's it like to be on a soap? I mean, we get to watch you guys all the time.
I don't know. People ask me that question all the time. I don't know what it's like to be on a soap. My life is a soap opera. I mean, people live soap operas, seriously. 13 years on a show. I have a family at home and I have a family at work, and I love these people, and as well as the fan base. The fan base is incredible, and we have such loyal fans. I mean, people in the KDKA, just huge fans of the show, and it just stay with the show, please. We love you.
Well, it's hard because some soaps are going away these days, but I mean,
it's
As
sad.
the World Turns isn't going anywhere, that's for sure.
Knock on wood.
So what makes it so popular, you think? What is it that people just can't turn away from?
Well, we're a part of people's lives. People consider us part of their families, and I really get a kick out of that. Walk down the street, hey, Jack. I'm not Michael. In social circles, I'm Jack. I actually have my kids call me Jack. But no, that's the bottom line. We're telling fantastic stories so people can kind of get out of the reality of life and enter someone else's drama for an hour a day, and that's what keeps us going.
It looks like fun, but I'm sure it's a lot of work. I mean, you have a lot of hours of taping and lines. How?
And I gotta kiss these ladies.
Oh, that's rough, huh?
Tough stuff. But no, I get home, I do my homework. I think my wife says I've studied more for this show than I have in college put together.
I believe it.
So
there's a lot of lines to learn.
So it's once you get a rhythm, though, there's nothing that can stop you. And once you know what your character will or won't say, it makes it that much easier.
So you kind of get into your character, and you've done this for 13 years now, so you know
And my
Jack.
son is 12, and so he likes to get paid $3 a night for helping me study.
Oh, that's part of the allowance. I like that.
Good.
That's cool. How old are your kids?
I've got a son, 12, Christopher, Kathleen is 9, and Annabelle is 5, just started kindergarten.
Great. That's great. What do they think of seeing their dad on soap?
Well, they think everybody's on TV. They turn the channel looking for grandma. Because all of my friends, you know, throughout the years have been on television. So, no, they love it. They get a kick out of it. They get it.
That's great. So what, can you give us any hint about what's coming up without giving away too much?
No, what's happening right now with Jack and Janet and Parker and Liberty is that Liberty is pregnant. We've got a 16-year-old pregnancy story going on, and I don't know exactly where we are in the story. All I can tell you is that you know, they go through the different what am I trying to say? They're going through whether or not to keep the baby, adoption, the different options is what I'm trying to say. The different options as to how to handle this pregnancy.
How far ahead do you shoot from what we see?
We're 2 months ahead now.
That's not that far, though, is it?
But it is. I mean,
for
normally,
you guys, it is?
I'd say normally we're about a month ahead.
Wow.
For us to shoot up 2 months, we must be getting ready, obviously, for the U.S. Open. And I think Christmas, we might get a couple weeks out for Christmas, I think.
Do you, do the writers, I mean, do they try and take into account, like, world events and a lot of the, you know, things that are going around?
I think they definitely, you know, they were the first people to jump on the economic slowdown. I think there was a hint of that in the Parker, Janet, Jack story for a little bit.
Right.
And so, yeah, they take into account cultural and the national scene, for sure.
And do you guys communicate with the writers on what maybe you think about your own character?
Absolutely not. Boy, that's another question we get a lot, too. I never go down that hallway. Listen, the hardest job in daytime is got to be writing. Filling 80 pages of dialogue a day. And I would not want to I would not want to hinder any of that.
So let them do their thing.
So let them do their thing, and when I get
it.
the script, you know, we have a little bit of leeway trimming here, adding there, but I normally try to keep, everyone is laughing. Who's ever seeing this and knows me is laughing that I'm saying this. I try to keep it verbatim.
So you've also done some Broadway when you're not on TV.
Yes.
What's that like?
That is a lot of fun. That's what I started. I mean, that was my bread and butter for a number of years. And so
before you started on
coming out of Rochester, New York, and doing a lot of community theater there, I moved to New York with a job, Phantom of the Opera, Raoul, a tour of Phantom of the Opera, and from there I landed Billy Bigelow and Carousel on Broadway, the understudy, of course, and then I moved to Smokey Joe's Cafe.
I love Smokey Joe's Cafe. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, I was the white guy.
So do you want to do more Broadway, or is it hard to find the time?
Well, no, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. And the kids now are at the age where they want to see Daddy on stage, and they have. I've done a couple encore series at City Center, and that's a lot of fun to do 2-week stint with amazing casts. I mean, just incredible casts. So I would love to get back and do that, but you know, now there are 19 shows running on Broadway, and all of them are musicals.
Right.
So we don't even have a play, you know, a Broadway play running right now, and so again, it's tough. The economic times have hit New York City for sure. Absolutely.
So when you're not acting, any other hobbies or things you like to do on the side?
You know, I'm a coach for my son's Little League games.
Oh, that's cool.
And my Little League teams. He's on like 2 or 3 teams. And, you know, I'm kind of like the dad that makes the lunches and chills out and hangs out and plays a little golf here and there.
Oh, that's cool. Very nice. Well, it's great to have you in town, Michael. Thank you.
Well, it's great to be here.
Good. Well, again, you can try out for As the World Turns. They have a casting call coming up. It's happening September 17th at the Mall at Robinson. Log on to KDKA.com for all the details. And it's sponsored by Cinemark and Falcone Family of Dealers. And don't forget to watch Michael on As the World Turns. It airs at 2 o'clock right here on KDKA TV.